Welcome back. We got the 7R today. Today it's looking pretty green, pretty dry, and pretty warm, so I'm gonna hook up the planter and we're gonna go drill in some alfalfa today. So first things first, back here, as you can see, we got the regular jaw bar on. We need the clevis to put the grain drill on, so we're gonna have to throw that on quick. So I just found a nice spot in the gravel to park here. And we're gonna see if we can't throw it together. There is 2 bolts that actually just go into jaw bar itself. And one up front. Try to drop everything on the ground is kind of the goal. So, got our impact. Alright, the clevis is on, and now we're headed back to see if we can't get the grain drill hooked up. So the planter's hooked up, but now we're gonna go see how nice we were to ourselves in the fall when we put it away, if there's still a bunch of seed in there or not. Okay, moment of truth. How empty is she? Not very. Looks like we got plenty of rye here to plant. Plenty. So this is all gonna have to be vacuumed and or scooped out, probably. Scoop some and vacuum the rest. The other box is empty. So as you can see, it's plugged up. Hey, there's a bolt in there. There's a bolt in there. Down in the seat tube. How did a bolt make it through there? That'll hopefully fix that issue. So we are now calibrating the grain drill. It's all cleaned out, all greased up. We got some alfalfa seed in there. So basically on this drill, 36.4 revolutions around. That's 1/10 of an acre. So we're looking for about 18 pounds to the acre. So we need 1.8 pounds to come out of there after that 1/10 of an acre. So right now we're just, our first round didn't get very much. We're set about where it needs to be, but judging from last year, I believe we had it set at about 75 on here, maybe a little more. So way light on seed how it is right now. We're gonna restart the process after we weigh this. We'll see what that weighs and then we'll adjust that accordingly, and then we'll go from there. All right, we hopefully got our planter calibrated. I'm headed to our first field here, starting right on the farm. I'm gonna start right by the road, so if I screw up right away, everybody will see it. I figured that'd be the only way to really do it right. So we're gonna head over there and get the planter on the ground and see what it's doing. Okay, we made a few passes here. I think it's looking pretty decent out here. Got about 0.8 acres in so far. So I guess we'll just keep rolling with it. So got my no-till coulters in the front, running pretty much flush with the ground. Back here, looking at the seed. We're not doing a lot of breaking up of the soil and the seed. It's getting right there, you know. Alfalfa, we don't plant it real deep. Just trying to get it to have a little bit of a seed bed. We'll come back across, color pack it, make this all smooth again. But it looks like all the way across it's doing about the same thing, even where the tire tracks are. So it's relatively even what we're planting. So that's looking good. So yeah, we're gonna keep hammering down. Gonna try to get to about an acre on the acre counter, and then I'm gonna go fill up with seed again. Oh, we're getting pretty close right now. We'll go fill up with seed and see how close we are. Hopefully right away it'll be right on. We won't have to adjust it at all. You know, I gotta say, it's probably a little sad seeing all these screens in here and somehow not having GPS, but Fieldman's supposed to be out here today. There's a steering controller that's junk on this tractor, so they're bringing a new one out, updating the software, and hopefully that's gonna fix our problems. So rows are looking okay. They're looking all right. Trying to keep her somewhat straight. So just keep on trucking. Okay, I got a pretty decent little start here. Gonna check the acre counter. So we're at 274. I forgot my phone. I'll be right back. Okay, so we started at 2743 for acres. We're at 2747. So we're gonna put that decimal in there too. So we did 4.7 acres. So we're going to multiply, well, that's working great, times our 18. So we should have used 84.6 pounds already. So we'll go back there and see if this is corresponding to what we were supposed to have done. Back here, we do got a hole in here, so that's good. A hole in here. So these are 50-pound bags. We shouldn't quite use 2 of them, so we'll go throw those in and see what it looks like. So, got both these filled back up. About a quarter bag, about the same. So, said we should have used about 80 pounds. So, 20 pounds. We're pretty close here. I think it should be a little bit heavier yet. So, I think I'm just gonna turn both those up a couple pounds, and then we'll go again. And we got the acre counter, so when we come back again, we'll know how many acres we did, see what we put back in for seed, see how close we are. Everything we got in here is tall fescue. Looks like we're definitely using it. See if this side's feeding the same. Yeah, using it over here. We're only putting like 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds the acre. So I'd say it's probably pretty close. I usually kind of fill up our flutes to the top, so it's kind of all runs flush, and I usually have to fill that up every time I fill up with alfalfa seed. So that seems like it's feeding out all right. Alfalfa, I think, a little slow, so I'll turn that up, then we'll go plant some more. What's up, Smiley? All right, so pretty simple here. Get you wrapped up here. You grab your adjustable hammer, and that's enough out of you. You loosen her up a little bit. What? Loosen her up a little bit. Tap her over. And tighten her back up. Look at that, the tires are turning green. We got 27.52. So we're at 27.47.7. Okay, we'll put that in the front. 27.52.5 subtraction. Boy, must have forgot the decimal. Okay, so we just did another 4.8 acres. Multiply that by 18. What is going on here? I think I know how to use a calculator. Times 18 pounds to the acre. So right around, that might have been how many acres we planted before. Right around the same amount. So we'll just double check that again, see if we're a little closer this time. Alright, she's topped off again. I think it's pretty close. We'll obviously write down the acres we got done again. And we'll go plant some more. I'm gonna plant quite a bit this time. I'm not gonna come back in 4. I'll probably come back in like 10 acres or so. And check, it should be pretty close to empty, around 10 acres, or at least empty enough that I want to fill it back up. So we'll get to there and we'll go check it out again, see what we put back in. Coming up on the end of this field. Been out here not too long, went pretty quick. We're got this last wedge, got to finish up this last headland up here, and we'll be on to the next. We're done with field number 1. On to field number 2. This one's a little bigger, a little more square. The only thing missing is my truck with the seat on it. That was supposed to meet me here, but it's not anywhere to be seen. So I got enough seat on there to go for a little while, but someone's gonna have to bring me something or else I'm SOL. Put a little dent in our alfalfa pile here. Grain drill's filled up again. We're ready to rock and roll. This is some really nice rye out here. So the ultimate goal with this is we no-till that alfalfa into this rye. If we get a cutting of this rye off, we'll cut it off at flag stage. We'll harvest it for dry cow and heifer feed. And then the hay really starts taking off after that harvest. And then usually we get a cutting or sometimes even 2 cuttings of alfalfa off of here the first year. So we're just wrapping this field up, coming into the night here. I'm working on headlands and should have enough seed. Yeah, I got plenty of seed. Finish up this field, and then sounds like gotta move the triple cutter tomorrow. So I'm actually gonna bring this tractor home with the grain drill. Ricky's gonna come get the red truck. And I guess that'll be it for tonight. It's getting kind of hard to see. Hey, what's up, buddy? It's okay. It's okay. Hey. Hey. It's okay. So yeah, Ricky's gonna come get the red truck. I'm gonna take that home. And I'm gonna quit for the night because it's getting pretty hard to see where my marker is and I still don't have guidance. So I'd rather do a good job than waste time doing a crappy job. Just driving through the field and I found this. Anybody know what this is? It's an opening disc. Somehow the washers are still here. So we're gonna go put this back on. Oh, we're gonna have to lift up the planer first. Hold on, I'll be back. So I don't know who we're gonna blame for this, but it does seem to me that I was the one that took it off of there. So I think it's my father's problem. My father caused this, but we'll get her cleaned out here and we'll hopefully just toss this back on. Stay there. It's windy out. Tighten her up. It's a good thing I brought an adjustable left-handed hammer here. It does metric and standard. You can hit stuff with it too. Uh-oh. It's a two-handed job. Guys, quit falling down. Stressing me out. Tell you what, there's rain coming. It's frickin' windy out. Just tighten this up really tight. Alright, again, hopefully it don't start raining. That'd be bad. I'm gonna keep going. I'll tell you what, it wasn't that crazy today, just a little windy, but the rain is chasing in and we still got no guidance. So today, it's just a great day, I'll tell you what. The water is just a figment your imagination. It's not raining, I promise. Oh, there's still seed in there. I was a little worried we weren't gonna make her because I didn't have the truck over it in the last field, but on the next field it's starting to sprinkle tinkle out here, so we're gonna stuff this thing full and we're gonna keep rolling. Still got grass, still got alfalfa. We're having fun, I promise. It's a good time out here. We got the cedar stuffed. Bags are hiding. We're pretending it's not raining. We're gonna keep rolling. You know, I gotta say, it's not every day you're planting in the rain, but we're making dust yet. Yeah, the rain kept going, and I think the destruction is surpassing our productivity. See, we're picking up some hay. Closing wheels are getting mudded up. Opening discs starting to mud up. So I think it's time to call our quits. We got like literally 10 acres left to do out of the 110, 120 we were doing. So I guess we'll have to wait until the storm comes through and she dries out a little bit. So we'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed and have a great night, day, morning, or whatever you got going on.